Mark Durden, who's training for command on both the Neptune and Super Connie, was doing his first left-hand seat takeoff in the Neptune, which is a big long process to lead up to managing both great big piston engines and jet engines, and he's been doing it really well from the right-hand seat. Now it was the left-hand seat opportunity. Unfortunately, the rain and weather's come in a bit, so what we did was use it as an opportunity to practice what we call an aborted takeoff in the event of having a malfunction, which we didn't have other than rain. So he did that exceptionally well.
Today is a training exercise. So these old aircraft, old being 1962, this is a TED Squadron aircraft, 273. They're required to be flown in visual flight rules. In other words, when we have inclement weather, we can't fly. We can't fly them in the cloud. So today what we did is we started the engines, went out on the runway, and we did what we call a rejected takeoff. That was for training purposes, also too to have a good look around for the weather, but we decided the weather was not sufficient for us to fly and remain legal. And that's 100% remaining legal. We have 18-cylinder radial engines, and we also have 2 jets as well. Now, just recently, there's been lots of comments asking about our jet engines and that we've left the covers on when we take off. It's not the case. The front of the jets actually have 2 clam doors, 2 doors that move open and close. They're painted red. These are the levers up here. So when we go to start the jet engines, we've got different positions. This is off. We come down to idle, and at that position the hydraulic arm in the jets will open those clam doors and allow airflow through so we can start the engines. Once we're airborne, we only use them primarily for takeoff. In the cruise we shut the jet engines down. The reason those clam doors are there, if they were still open, the airflow going through the jet engines would cause drag. I'm talking a 9 or 10 hour flight. Drag for 9 or 10 hours is a lot of fuel to counteract that drag. So once we shut the jet engines down, the hydraulics ram will then close the actual front cams, which will cause the air to go around the engine rather than through it, and that reduces drag. So that's why we have that, Tim.